And we are back with another video. In today's video, we're going to be bringing you some Town Hall 9 action. We're going to be showing you something called Queen Pop. But this isn't the Queen Pop like your dad used to use. This is Queen Pop 2020, and it is just super duper strong. So sit back, buckle up, stay tuned, and enjoy the show. Okay, let's start off this video with a couple of stories for you. Everybody in stream loves when Avi starts telling his stories. So, first story I'm going to tell you is as follows. On stream today, somebody asked me, I forgot who it was, but somebody asked me today on stream, he said, Avi, what do you think is the most OP strategy that the fewest people know about? And I was thinking, and somebody said, Avi, what about Queen Pop? Queen Pop is a really OP strategy, and not too many people have ever used it. Now, so I agree with him. Queen Pop is probably the most OP strategy that is not being used. But it is a Town Hall 9 strategy. Back in the day when Town Hall 11 first came out, I did try it at Town Hall 11. I haven't really tried it. Maybe it can be done, but let's talk about it as a Town Hall 9 strategy. It used to be a strategy. It was invented by somebody, a YouTuber named Cast and Blast. Highly recommend if you haven't checked out his videos. He doesn't play Clash anymore. But if you haven't checked out his old videos, you should really check it out because he's done like 1,000 videos on Queen Pop. And I'm just going to go briefly into it and try and show you what changed. And if you really need some fine tuning, definitely check out his videos, or else I've done a couple more videos. But let's talk about what is different from the way it used to be. What I'll do is I'm going to show you two different replays because it's very hard to find the replay when you're not in war of the two different things that you have to do in Queen Pop. So I'm going to show you two different replays, and then we'll finish off the video by taking a live attack and seeing if I could triple. We will try and find the base that's got all the things that we're looking for. And now let's talk about what all those things are. There's two separate aspects, two different things that are very important when doing Queen Pop. Number one is to lure the CC with your loons. You don't care about ground targeting troops. You just care about air targeting troops. So the first thing that we're going to show you is how to lure the CC. Now, if you look at the typical Queen Pop troop comp, it's very simple. It's 5 archers, 25 loons, 3 hounds, hound in the CC, and now we're taking, with the brand new zaps, you're taking 4 zaps, which is the same as before. Before you used to take 2 zaps, but now you're taking the 4 zaps, you're taking 2 rage, and then you're taking a haste spell, and usually you're taking a second haste, unless you know sometimes there's a CC that may be a little too difficult. You may want to poison, you may want to freeze, but normally I always go with two haste spells. So now, how do you lure the CC? Step number one is luring the CC. Let's talk about how you do it. Well, a base consists of, let's zoom out. A base consists of 4 air defenses. Now, this base happens to be a base that back in the old days would be absolutely perfect for queen popping. The queen is stuck dead in between all 4 air defenses. That's what you want, because this way the hounds are always crossing over her. But let's talk about what changed. So it used to be that this was a very good one. For Queen Pop now, it's even better. Why is it even better? Because now you could zap out, when you're zapping out the AD, you could also zap a queen if it's next to it. And that sort of changed which AD people are choosing. See, back in the old days of Queen Pop, if I was going at this base with Queen Pop, I would have been taking out this AD over there. The reason being, and again, you're not going to really fully understand if you haven't done Queen Pop, but the reason being is because you got to lure the CC, and if that AD is down, then I can get a lure of the CC. I can take out this air defense, that archer tower, that cannon, that archer tower up there. You want to clear a section, because when you're clearing a section, what you're doing is in the beginning of Queen Pop, you're trying to take care of 2 things. You're trying to lure the CC and take out enough defenses that it will create pathing. Now, what do I mean by create pathing? let's get rid of this. Let's actually go into this attack, and I'll show you exactly what I did. Now, on this attack, I didn't have to actually queen pop, which is what this strategy is called, because I zapped out the queen. So let's focus on just the zap of the queen and the taking down of the AD and the luring of the CC and how you take out the queen. And then we'll pause it, and I'll show you exactly what that did to the base. So let's hit play over there. There's the zap. The queen goes down. I'm just going to fast forward it to get the lure taken out. Show you what happens after the lure, and then we'll show you what the base looks like. So there is the lure of the CC is out. This is how you lure the CC. You just put your 5 archers down, they're tank for the queen, and then you deal with the CC, and then you pop the queen's ability, and you finish. But now let's look at, the queen's going to deal with the CC, but let's look at this base now. Why is it so important to deal with that first? If you look at this base, if you notice over here, there is no defenses. The line of defenses goes like this. Okay, there's your line of defenses. There is nothing. There is no defenses over in anywhere over here. And what is that going to do? What that's going to do is I'm going to fly in with my hound like this, with loons, another hound coming in like this, loons. And what's going to happen with the loons is the loons are going to path around and go around the base. You don't want the loons backtracking. You want the loons moving in a just a circular motion around the base. No backtracking. So let's watch the queen kill this, and then just watch those loons fly through this base. Watch the pathing that the loons take. They just go in. When you drop in a hound first, you drop in some loons behind it. Normally, I only drop it in on ear targeting defenses. But on this one, I wanted to make sure that I took these out and they got in real quick to that expo. So I dropped in some extra ones. But if you notice the pathing of the hound, the pathing of the loons, it's just going in a direct circle around the base. I'm going to bring some in over here as well because I want them staying all together. You have one big pack, and then you're sprinkling in the loons to just join up with that big pack, and then you're just coming around the base and then just finishing on the top. The heroes are there for one purpose and one purpose only, and that's to take care of the CC. On a very difficult base, if you're having issues, you could use your king on the back end to tank the last defenses. Like I could have put my king over here, and the king would have tanked that archer tower and stuff like that. So you could use your king for tanking on the back end. You can use your king to help your queen on the front end and deal with the CC. Sometimes you got to do that if witches are in there. Sometimes you got to do that if an E-Dragon's in there. So the king is really like multi-purpose in there. The queen is there just to take care of the CC, and then whatever she finishes, clean up afterwards is clean up. But let's now that I showed you step number 1, which is zapping the AD and luring out the CC, let's go and show you one where I actually had to queen pop on that. And then what we'll do is we'll take a hit, we'll take a live attack, we'll live on YouTube attack, and we will look for a base that has a queen, and hopefully it's got a CC, and we'll see if we can get the queen popped on that one as well. So let's move over to one where I can show you a proper queen pop. Okay, so here we are with replay number 2, which we're going to try and explain queen popping, actually killing the opposing queen with your troops, with your rage spell and with your pops. You're not using anything else except for those to take care of the queen. Let's look at this base. Again, the first step number 1 is to take out an AD and clear a section of this base. What I used to always say when I tried to teach people queen pop, I used to always say, imagine the base as one big round pizza pie. Okay, so a pizza pie is cut into 8 slices. Okay, so you make your 8 slices over there, and what you need to do is you need to clear out 1 or 2 slices of the base. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear this slice of the base. This is what I'm going to clear out. And why do I clear out that slice? Because this way, when I go in with my hound and I go in with my loons, my troops are going to go around the base just like that. That's the pathing that I'm taking. If I would not get rid of this section over here, and I would drop a hound in like that, then my loons can go from here, they can go here, they can go here. They can just go all over the place. You want to control your loons. Keep them going in a proper motion around the base, all moving together. Again, you're starting off with some loons, and then you're constantly sprinkling more loons in to join up with that main pack. So now let's talk about how you would hit this base. So again, you want to get, there's your CC, and there's the range of the CC. So what I did was I cleared out this AD like this. I dropped a couple of loons over there. I dropped a couple of loons over there. The reason why I dropped it on this one over there is because I wanted them to go from here to here and then inside this way. And this way, by taking out this over here, I knew that would cause my loons to go that way. So that is the how I lured the CC. Again, there was no CC in this, but that's how I would have lured the CC. And again, when you're farming and there's no CC, don't use your heroes. Try to keep every farming attack just as if it's a war attack, so as close to it as possible. So you don't want to rely on using your heroes. So you'll notice on this one, I am not going to use. My king is upgrading right now, but I am not going to be using my queen. So let's play it out and show it off. There is the zap. Now I bring in my loons up top. Bringing my loons up top. Couple of loons coming in on that archer tower. Couple of loons coming in. A third loon to come in just to make sure I wanted to get that wizard tower, and then I wanted them moving over the other way. See if I can get something else but there was nothing in there. So now what do I do? So now that step one is complete. So I'm going to be dropping in my hounds, but I'm going to be dropping some loons from over here because I want to make sure that goes down. There's my hound. There's the loons on the air targeting. There's another hound coming in. Loons on the air targeting again. Haste them in to get them moving through. Another hound coming in. Now keep an eye on that last hound that's coming in because that's the one that the queen is focused on. As soon as those pups start flying, you want to drop. There you go. There's the rage. There's the pups that are in the rage, and they take out that queen. Where'd the queen go? She gone, baby. And that's it. You take out the CC, you take out the queen, and your loons just take care of everything. You want as many hounds to pop as possible. The hounds popping give you the cleanup. So get those hounds popping. If you see that your hounds are going in there and you're having an easy time, don't use your rage spells. Don't use your rage spells. Don't use your haste spells. Better to hold on to that rage spell, and better to have those pups popping out. Your hounds busting, and the pups flying all over the place. So that's what you're working over there. Let's fast forward through this, and let's go take a live attack and see if we can find everything that we're looking for. See if we can find the queen. See if we could find a CC, and deal with the CC and get a triple as well. So once again, there is the triple. You notice there is no queen being used because there was no CC. There's the triple. There's the army comp. Let's go take a live attack. Okay, let's go take a live attack and see if we could find a base that has a queen that's alive, and hopefully it's got a CC so we could do a CC kill also. This one does not have a queen. Let's see if we could find one with a queen. This one does not have a queen. This one, it has a queen. CC is a centralized CC. It's a little bit difficult to do it, but it's got a lot of loot. We got to hit this base. Okay, so how are we going to do this one? Let's go like this. Let's zap this one over here. We're going to zap that one over there. Let's drop these loons in like this. And let's clear that section, and that'll get us a lure. So there is nothing in the CC. CC is empty. So we did not get a CC. So now let's talk about how we're going to hit this base. Sweepers are, either way, I'm going to be facing the sweepers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with a hound in like this, another hound in like this, and then on the back side, we're going to put a hound in like this and then a hound in like this. Those are the paths of the hound. We're going to put 3 loons on every air targeting defense, but we are going to put down at the beginning one. There's 1, 2, 3. Let's get this hound in like that, and 3 on that one. Let's get those up to get them over there already. The queen is about to. Let's drop that rage there so we can start getting some. We can start getting some pups working on that queen. There goes the queen. Queen is going down. Let's get another one in like this. And I think we got this. I think we got it. We still have, now again, I have hounds that have not popped. I want them to pop. Let them 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 pop. Put one down over there. Get them in. That's the last hound. Hopefully it'll pop from the AD. And that is pretty much it. That's the attack, plain and simple. Don't spam. Try to go a little surgical with your loons. It's a very good thing at Town Hall 9 to learn how to be surgical. If you could learn how to be surgical at Town Hall 9, it's going to prepare you greatly at the later Town Halls if you want to do Lalo. When you finish over here, if you have extra stuff and you're dropping your troops at the end, you just want to drop them in places where you might need them. So always check your corners for possible builder huts, and that's pretty much it. This is the attack. It's a really, really simple attack. If I didn't give enough info on this attack to be able to teach you how to do it, oh, I better put my queen down. If I didn't give you enough details in this attack to teach you how to do it, then let me know in the comments, or else go back and check Cast and Blast. Again, he was the originator of this army comp. It has changed a little bit because you're able to zap the queen. It's gotten even more powerful. So that is going to be the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give a like. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the sub button. And again, leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you've ever tried out this attack, if you're willing to try it out, if you have a 9 or if you don't have a 9. But this is a really, really great attack. I highly, highly recommend all you brand new Town Hall 9s, level 1 queens. You can be destroying max Town Hall 9s. So that's going to be it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until the next video, have a super great day.